What is going on, guys? My name is Mr.G from WpEngine.com, teaching you lots of tricks and tips for website development, especially in WordPress. And today's topic is going to be force HTTPS redirection on WordPress websites via plugin or Htaccess edit. Okay, so I'm going to add lots of videos to my blogs right here. Well, if you're new here, consider yourself subscribing because I'm doing lots of tutorials every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And without further ado, let's get started. So when you are going to visit my site, just go ahead and go to force HTTPS redirect on WordPress. Go ahead to that blog, and you will see here, I need to update this. You will see here an image like HTTPS. That is what I'm talking about when you are going to install an SSL for your website. Okay, so the first thing I need you to do is download or install a real simple SSL. For example, you already activated the SSL on your Namecheap or any domain providers. For that, I'm going to show you in SiteGround. Okay, so in SiteGround I hosted my website. Just go ahead in the description down below if you want to set up how to sign up in SiteGround. Go ahead and visit that, and I'm going to explain everything there. Okay, and after that you will need to go to your my account and go to security section, that is let's encrypt. Okay, so we're going to set up an SSL for tutorials.wpeng.com/demo/. Okay, it's very important to have an HTTPS or an SSL for your website so that users will going to be confident enough to put their information right on your website. Okay, so in SiteGround you will going to press the let's encrypt, and in let's encrypt page you will going to choose the domain. Okay, for example, tutorials.wpeng.com let's encrypt SSL, and then you're going to install it. Okay, so let's encrypt certificate added successfully, and let's hit OK. Okay, nothing happens. Let's go ahead and refresh this, and still nothing happened. Okay, let's go ahead and install again. Okay, there is two. Let's read this. Let's encrypt is free, automated, and open certificate. Normally it will take time for the SSL. There we go. It takes just I think 2 minutes or minutes or seconds. Then it is installed in tutorials.wpeng.com. Okay, so select an option, HTTPS settings, SSL details. Now the real problem is setting up in here. Okay, so when you're going to refresh this, it's still loading, but it is not redirecting. Okay, for example, let's put HTTPS. Okay, just like that, and then hit refresh, and our site will going to load, and it is saying that it is secured. Okay, but if the site will going to be, if your users were going to use HTTPS, then it will still going to load. Now if we are going to redirect that, we're going to use the real simple SSL. Okay, just going to go to a dashboard, and then add plugins, add new, and then go to sample SSL, and then install now. Now after activating, you are going to see here that it is almost ready to migrate to SSL. And after that, you was just going to click this button right here, go ahead and activate SSL. You need to know your username and password so that you can log in back, because you will going to be logged out after this. Okay, so it will going to redirect you everything. You just need to go to, after that you will going to go to settings and then SSL, and after that, see, it will going to log out you. Now I need you to put your username and password here for your website, and then you can log in back again to your site, and let's continue. Okay, okay, and we are back now in the dashboard, or in the SSL dashboard in our website. Okay, you can use also LastPass for storing your passwords. It's really cool application or extension in Google Chrome, and in here you can detect the setup. If it is set up correctly, HTTP strict transport security is not enabled. Yeah, not go to premium. We're not going to premium. Okay, for this purpose we're going to check. Actually, it will going to redirect you to HTTPS. Okay, for example, you will going to load again the HTTP version of your site, and then it will going to redirect you to a secured version, just like this. Okay, so if there is a mixed content error for your website, it's really easy to fix that. You're just going to add a plugin called search and replace. Okay, really simple, search and replace. If you have errors somewhere in your website, for example, you have an image right there which is old enough, like it hasn't changed the HTTP to HTTPS, you're just going to use search and replace. Better search and replace. I think that's the name of the plugin. I always use that for fixing. This is the plugin, better search replace. Okay, just going to install that, and then you're going to use, I'm going to teach you how to do this. It's really simple. I have a blog about it, or I included, it's included right here. No, don't trust this code. I'm going to remove this. Don't trust this. It's an error. In here you're just going to see, for example, HTTP here, search for HTTP bus coder sample, like that, your website, and replace with HTTPS. Okay, and you're going to highlight. I'm going to show you that. So let's go ahead and activate better search replace, and then it will going to be located under your appearance, you tools, tools, and then better search replace. And for example, you just go ahead and pull your domain right here, and then you're going to change that HTTP to HTTPS. Okay, and then you're going to highlight, be sure to back up your site whenever you're going to do this. If you are going to fix an error for SSL, better to save a backup first. Okay, so in here the settings here is run as dry run. This is going to check everything on your database if there is an HTTP record on there. Okay, if you are going to uncheck this, it will going to save everything from HTTP to HTTPS. Let's go ahead and try for a dry run, and hopefully we will not going to find anything. Okay, so because dry run, 12 tables were searched and 0 cells were found. Okay, hopefully if you are fixing an error, you will going to find cells here that is in HTTP format. Okay, but hopefully SSL, it's really simple, SSL fix that. Okay, and then you will going to uncheck this and then run search replace, and it will going to fix your error. If we were going to run this, still nothing happens because we have 0 cells found right here. Okay, and that's just it, guys. Hopefully you were going to have a secured website with HTTPS back from no padlock to having a padlock website. Really awesome. And thank you for so much for watching, and be sure to subscribe, leave a comment down below, anything that you need, and see you next time. Peace.